Welcome to the Easy Smart Bill Calendar. This simple and powerful tool is here to help you organize your bills, track your payments, and stay on top of your finances. Today, I'll show you exactly how to set it up and use it. Don't worry, it's super easy, and I'll walk you through every step. Let's start by setting up your calendar. This is the Set Up tab, where we'll get everything ready. At the top, you'll see two important options, currency and start day. First, select your currency, like the dollar sign, euro sign, or any other symbol you want to use in the list or add yours. Then, pick the day you want your week to start, Sunday or Monday. This will set up your calendar to match your preference. Next, it's time to add your finances and to-dos. You'll see four categories: income, expenses, debts, subscriptions, and important to-do lists. Income is for your earnings, like paychecks or side gigs. Expenses is for things you spend money on, like groceries or gas. Debts is for loans like car payments or student loans. These are put together to make it simpler. Subscriptions is for recurring payments like Netflix or Disney Plus. The important to-do list is for anything you need to remember, like birthdays, your kids, after-school activities, or important reminders. Just type the names of your income, bills, or to-dos without any added space behind them and under the right category, and you'll be able to track them on your calendar soon. A quick note here, don't edit the pink cells. They are for some pretty important formulas. Now, let's move to the Scheduler tab. This is where we add all the details for each income, bill, or to-do. For each item, fill in the name from the dropdown, the date when that it's due or income is received. For a monthly calendar, let's look at the frequency, how often it happens, like weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually, or once. This will matter more for weekly and bi-weekly, as the calendar will automatically add the dates for each week up to 5 times, and then you will have to add it again or start over for a new month. Now let's look at the amount, how much you need to pay or how much you'll receive. And if you want, add any helpful notes like discount applied next month or upgrade next year. Once you've entered everything, the calendar will automatically update for the current month. If you are adding to-dos or reminders, just leave the amount blank. I like to put these at the bottom so they are easy to change without affecting the task tracker's automated checkbox features. I also like to put my quarterly or annual things at the top because they don't change frequently and can be left alone. If you are using the calendar for 2 months, recheck your bills for the next month as the calendar only calculates up to 5 weekly bill dates. So you will need to add those into the scheduler again where needed. Then, when the 2 months are done, change your dates and start over. Make sure you recheck what you need in your scheduler and what you don't. Be sure to check your paid or done check boxes. If you add an entry in the past, you will have to recheck your check boxes for the correct day. Always add in the present or future so your progress isn't altered. Let's check out the Bill Calendar tab. This is where all the magic happens. Each income, bill, or to-do you entered in, the scheduler shows up here on the right dates. You can see what's due each day, how much you've paid so far, and even what's left to pay for the month. At the top, you'll see your total amount left to pay for the month and a handy progress tracker showing how many bills or to-dos you've paid or done so far. Try to get this circle to 100% by the end of the month. Each week shows your total expenses and debt for that week right beside it. As you mark bills as paid in the tracker, the weekly total automatically updates to show what you still have left to pay for the week. This makes it so easy to focus on one week at a time. Need to focus on the week ahead? No problem. The Next 7 Things This Week section helps you stay on track by showing your upcoming bills or to-dos. To track your payments, go back to the Scheduler tab. Once you've paid a bill or received income, just check the box next to it. Watch as the totals on the bill calendar and the progress tracker update automatically. Your weekly totals will also adjust as you pay, so you always know exactly where you stand. If you need to find a specific income, expense, or to do, use the search filters in the tracker. These black buttons let you filter by paid, name of scheduled item, date, or even days left. It's super handy and saves time. For me, I like to do my bill calendar monthly and set the frequency to once because this allows me to leave all my past months in place without limitations of the slots I have available. And it allows me to add whatever big expense I need that pops up and I need to track. But I do add my annual or quarterly here, so the due dates are always up to remind me, and the dates are calculated for me. Let me show you how I set my calendar up monthly. I'll fast forward it so you can use this essentially the entire year with all your past bills all right here to go back and view. As we all know, what we owe can change month to month as we add or cancel or even pay off things. So being able to have that flexibility is essential for me. Here's what to do to make it easier. I add a color to the row starting with the first one, so where I'm working can easily be found. Select what you want to copy and paste it below. From here, change your dates for the next month and you're all set. And repeat for the following months. Don't want to see all the last month, but still want to keep the record, go here to the filter and unselect all the dates with the past month and press OK. Every month you can do this so your tracker has a cleaner look. Want to see them all again or ready to start over? Press the select all in this filter and it will reset. If your bill calendar starts acting slow, you may want to clear your scheduler and start fresh. I haven't filled mine up yet, but there is always a chance you have a way busier life than me, and it might slow down. Before starting a new month in the 2-month method, don't forget to clear the checkboxes for bills you've already marked as paid. Here's a faster way to do this. Select all the checkboxes, press the space bar twice, and they'll reset. This saves a ton of time compared to clearing them one by one. Remember, if you make changes to past bills in the scheduler, your paid checkboxes might not match anymore. You'll need to redo them to reflect the changes. This keeps everything accurate and stress-free. Now, let's talk about the Can I Afford It calculator. This tool helps you figure out if you can take on a new expense or debt. It's super flexible and doesn't require you to enter details like interest rates or loan terms unless you want to, and it fits the debt you're trying to decide on. Here's how it works. Start by filling in your monthly income, your current monthly debt payments, and any other expenses. Your bill calendar can help you with this part. You can just enter the monthly payment of the new debt you're deciding on. Or if you want more detail, add the interest rate and length of the debt, if it's that kind of debt. Based on what you enter, the calculator will show you your new debt to income ratio, total cost, and what you'll have left after expenses. If your leftover money is enough and your new DTI ratio is low enough, the calculator will say affordable. If not, it'll recommend some caution. This way, you'll have a better understanding of what to expect if going ahead with the new expense. It's super versatile and a fun little financial helper for all kinds of financial decisions when it comes to adding more debt or expenses to your plate. Need a hard copy of your calendar? Printing it is super easy. Go to the Bill Calendar tab. Click File in the menu at the top of Excel or Google Sheets, then select Print. Adjust the settings to make sure the entire calendar fits on one page. Set the layout to landscape for the best view. Use Fit to Page or Scale to Fit to make sure nothing gets cut off. Click and Print, and you're all set. You'll have your bills and payments ready to reference anytime. Before we wrap up, here are a few quick reminders. Don't change the pink cells in the Setup tab. These contain formulas that make everything work. Make sure your bill names match exactly between the Setup and Scheduler tabs. No spaces after the last word for the formulas to work well in the calendar. Use the Notes section to remind yourself of any special details, like upcoming changes or discounts. And remember, you can always update the Scheduler or Setup tab if anything changes. Your calendar will update automatically. And that's it. The Easy Smart Bill Calendar with to-do lists is your all-in-one tool to stay on top of your income, expenses, and all the important dates you don't want to forget. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more tools. Thanks for watching and happy planning.